Hi everybody, I am SS the Showstopper and today is the 9th of May 2024. Now I realized that in my videos, the last 3 videos that I did, I think it's 3 or 4 videos, I realized that one side of my face is actually protruding and then there's a glitch in it, and I didn't realize that my camera is actually tinted, and that's the reason. Tilted. Oh, I keep saying tinted. Tilted. And so as it is, as I'm gonna be. As it is, as I'm gonna be. So the same way how the camera is still tilted, it's the same way how the video quality is gonna come out and how I'm gonna appear on it. And so I didn't realize that until I actually uploaded the videos that, this was actually what was taking place. Now, I woke up this morning, and when I woke up this morning, I woke up to a text from a number, which is, let me see. The number is 876-824-9256. That's 824-9256, and it's 876 Jamaica area code. And the message says that my account have been compromised, so I need to log into jncbiinfo.org to restore my account. Scammers, listen to me. Time is hard for everybody. Time is hard for everybody. The very man you see going to a 9 to 5 work, time is hard for him. The very individual that you see working even at your local bank, time is hard for them because they have bills, they have responsibilities. You understand? They have personal responsibilities also that they have to take care of. Time is hard for everyone out there. Time is hard for the person that you see get up going 9 to 5 or going to their daily job. They don't have it easy. Who really want to get up and go to a 9 to 5 job where they have to be dealing with people who are disrespectful, ill-mannered, and all of that, and then you have to put on a smiley face and offer them customer service, or if not, have to deal with a shitty boss when they themselves are shitty, you understand, and have that to deal with. Who really in their right mind? If they could have it, they would stay in their bed and collect the same salary. They would stay in their bed and collect the same money. Well, it wouldn't be a salary because they're not working. So if they could have it, they would stay in their bed and collect the same money. But there are 2 reasons people don't do it. They want to be productive. They want the benefits from their work that it comes with. There'll be health care, life insurance, this, that, and the third, all these kind of things that it comes with. Not only that, they want to be productive individuals. You understand? And because of such, they choose not to live the same lives that you guys are living. They choose to make a sacrifice. A lot of things that you see people out there doing, people going about places, they are making a sacrifice. It's not something that they can afford to do. It's not something that they can jump up and do. They plan. They have to pool resources with other persons who are like-minded, having the same intentions, going the same places. And that is what they do. It's not that people have it in bulk, so you can mooch off them. You can turn tricks to get their money. You can embezzle them out of their money. Come on. You guys have to put it together and find something constructive to do. Every community has an MP or councillor, whatever the case may be. You can go to your MP and ask them for work, ask them for this. If they don't give it to you, then you have a problem. Then you have a problem. If they don't facilitate resources so that you can be gainfully employed, then you have a problem, because every man have to eat, and every man has to use basic necessities such as toiletries in order to cleanse themselves. So if that MP isn't facilitating resources so you can be gainfully employed, or employed in this case, because nobody is, the average person isn't gainfully employed. They actually have a work. So they're working to go back to work. But let's say, for argument's sake, to be employed, then you have an issue that you need to address as a community of people. You have an issue that you need to address. So calling my phone or sending me messages that I need to address my account because, or log into this email address because my account have been compromised, because you want to scam me or you want access to my account so you can use it to traffic money, is certainly not going to help you. It's not going to help you. You have to find another trade. Guys, when you're in the streets and you're doing the street work, which is illegal activity, you have to know when your time is up. If you don't know when your time is up, time is going to be up on you, which means that you're going to be caught. You're going to be sent to prison or you're going to be taken out. You have to know when time is up, when the game has changed. It no longer suits a purpose. It no longer serves its purpose. It's not helping you the way how it normally would or you would want it to. It's not doing you any good. You have to find something else constructive. You have to find something else meaningful. You have to find something else to do. Everybody out there is trying to find something. Everybody who is wholesome and well thinking, trying to find something to do. See, I put my soul out there where I said I'm offering services for this, for that, for MC work. I'm available for MC work in and around the Caribbean island. I'm available for counseling if persons want someone that they can talk to. I'm available, you understand me, for promotions and all of these kind of things. I'm putting myself out there because what? I'm trying to get some money, right? Basically, I'm trying to get some money. And I'm trying to find different avenues because gone are the days when you rely on one income in order to survive. What's wrong with me? In order to survive or in order to live, you have to be tapping into different resources. You have to try to find where you fit in. You have to have multiple talents. You have to be creative. You understand? You have to come up with creative ideas. You have to be innovative also, capitalizing on the talent that you have and spinning it around in different ways so that it can work for you. That's what you have to do. I'm not sure who raised these type of people. I'm not sure what the hell is it. That's why I do not agree that everybody should have a child simply because you're of childbearing age. It doesn't work like that because a lot of you people weren't given the tools by your parents as to how to go about life in this world when times get tough. And so a lot of you turn to doing all sorts of things that destroy your inner man before it starts destroying you physically. And when you turn to these kind of things, you are getting gains from it, but you don't even know that there's a limitation on it. There's a time up on it. It's not permanent. It has no sort of permanence. You will be caught. If not, you will be killed, basically. And a lot of you don't realize that and you fail to accept that. You're looking at the other person's life and saying that they did it and they made it and they this and they that. You don't have the connections they have. And they know when to hop out of it also. A lot of people, and their time is coming where they will eventually be caught. That's another thing that you guys are not looking into. So you have to find ways to be creative. You have to find ways to be innovative. You have to stop this thing because it's foolishness at this point. It is foolishness at this point. It's not doing you any good to go out and calling people, sending people text messages saying that they need to adjust account, and then you are a scammer. You're trying to get access to people, bank account and all these kind of things. Find something constructive to do. I'm not interested to hear about the Nigerians who are doing it, the this, the that. They are being caught also. They're not showing the downside to it, that a lot of them are being caught. They are going to prison. Where's Hush Puppy? Where's Hush Puppy? He's serving some 10-year life sentence. You understand? It has no sort of permanence and it has no sort of good ending. When he come out, he's going to lose all because the government is going to take all that he have. If UK doesn't seize the assets that are in Nigeria or other places that he invested or he put these things or by his gains, if they don't seize it, then what's going to happen? They're going to decay. The vehicle is going to deteriorate. All these kind of things is going to happen. So it does no good in the long run. You still have to go right back to the drawing board where you do things the right way. You still have to go back to the drawing board. You see, what happens is that, what happens where I realize with criminals is that they do not believe in abiding by the law. They believe in doing what they please, and their excuse is that they are forever victim because they weren't given a stimulus package like half of us were. You understand? They weren't given a stimulus package. They weren't given a head start. So they turn to a life of crime, whether it be violent or non-violent. They turn to a life of crime. When they are caught, they want the same law that they didn't obey or they didn't respect. They want the same law to protect them and saying that this is my right and I'm this and that. You saw the epistle that black man bestowed in the court. When he was convicted, he gave a whole epistle talking about maritime law and he's being tried on land and all these kind of things. Yet he knew all of this, but he didn't have a problem taking out people. Whether those guys are other gunmen or not, the fact of the matter is that he was killing people. He did not have a problem doing it the entire time. But the criminal mind is that they want to disobey and disrespect the law. They don't care about human life. But when they are caught, all persons should accept and respect their life and should honor the law. The law. of the land to protect them by any means necessary. By any means necessary. Do you see how psychotic these people are? So you guys have to find something constructive to do. You have to understand when the game is over. There are several things I could be doing. There are several things that I could be doing and taking a posting it on social media and rubbing people's face just the same. I could be doing it. But why I don't do it? Because I simply chose not to. I simply chose not to. I simply chose not to. And when you choose not to, that's when people are coming at you and saying that you don't have this, you don't have that. I'm living better than you. I'm doing better than that. Yeah, for a time being, you understand? Are you even happier? You have to walk and watch your back on the road. You can be caught at any time. So you become a, what they call the person, paranoia. You start to suffer from paranoia. You're scared to go out. You're scared of this. You're scared of that. You're worried about you're going to be killed. You know, something are going to affect your health and all these kind of things, which is what hypochondriac. That's what you become. So stop messaging people and telling people these kind of things. I'm sorry, there's a heavy mosquito here. What the hell? Stop messaging people and telling them that they need to restore account and that it has been compromised and all these kind of things. Find something constructive to do. Find a way where you can be of some value to your nation. I know it's difficult. It's not easy for anybody, but the best thing, I promise you, the best thing that you guys can do is meet at the mind. The first step, meeting at the mind, and find a way where you guys can be creative and come up with something that you can do legitimately to generate income. It might not be long term, but it is the right thing. There are good people out there, you know, I'm not going to beat all Jamaicans. There are good people out there. There are good people out there in Jamaica who will come on board and will help a hardworking young man, an ambitious young man. There are people out there who, I don't know if them helping ambitious young women because people don't like women. People don't like black women. People do not like black women. They will help a black woman like Candy because they don't see much in her value or in her worth. Because she's a crackhead and she do these kind of, you know, fanatic things on the internet. So they will invest, they will spend their money on a Candy versus someone like me who they would look at and see as a threat. Because maybe I look too pretty, maybe I look too attractive, and, you know, they'll start getting their feelings and say, oh, that girl, she look like other man we look her, so I'm not going to help her. I'm not going to invest in her idea or her business. Not only that, oh, she look like she would sleep with my man. So I know how these females think because I was told. You understand? She look like she will sleep with my man. She look like the type of female that my man would want and all these kind of things. And so I'm not going to help her. But Candy is of no threat to them. And so they are willing to run to a Candy to assist. Even when she's going to take the money to buy drugs. That's what they are willing to do. But with a young man, as long as he's a young man and he's trying, they are willing to come on board to help him. That's how the game works. That's how the game works. Don't ask me. I didn't start it. I didn't invent it. That's what they do all the time. And I've seen it over and over. There are people out there looking for their big break and they are ambitious and so, but because they are beautiful or they're too attractive, they're not going to assist them. They're not going to get the assistant. They're not going to get the opportunity. They're not going to get the assistance. They're not going to get the investor. Simply not. Simply not. It's one of the curses out there that comes with being beautiful. In case you don't know. It's one of the curses that come with being beautiful. So my point is not to stray away. Or was I going off on a tangent? I'm showing you that people are willing to help young man. So if you're a young man out there and you're turning into a life of scamming and you insist on hacking people account, scamming people, turning tricks, doing this and doing that. Once you have a creative idea, people will jump on board because they're more willing to assist a young man than assist a woman. So once you have a creative idea, people will jump on board and willing to help you. Willing to help you. You understand? So go and be great. Go and be great. Find that is not the life that the universe designed for you. To be turning tricks on people. You're just going to have an ending that is so sorrowful, miserable. And there are times when you wish you die early. You end up suffering miserably before death because of the things that you are doing out there. So you have to be careful. Find something constructive to do. Find something, the facetious lifestyle, meaningless lifestyle, hype, burning ganja, cigarette, special, all these kind of toxic things that you're putting in your body and creating more and more toxin. You start think and function that way, eating away your brain cells, You have ADHD. You can't hold a conversation for long. You cannot hold a conversation for long until you become, it's only a matter of time before you become irate, you know, agitated, overly aggressive. Then what? It leads to violence. So find something constructive to do. Find something constructive to do. I promise you, it will work out for your best interest in the long run. And stop this foolishness. That's all I have to say about it. Thank you for your time. Enjoy your day and may God bless you. Bye-bye.